Welcome to Voice-A-Polooza! I want to thank y'all for coming out here this evening. We're going to have a lot of fun. We have some of the greatest voice talent, other than myself, up here on the stage tonight. And I want to just have everybody go down. First, I'm Wes Johnson, and I've done voices like Shea Gorath, Hermaeus Mora, the Imperial Guard, things of that nature. But let me pass it on down, and everybody will introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Mercer. This is my third MAGFest. It is absolutely delightful. You may know me as the voice of Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 6 and Damnation. Rockstar and Hearthstone, Lucian Alameda, Macron in Fire Emblem Awakening. Alvin in Tales of Exilia. Walter in Shin Megami Tensei 4. Anyway, hi, happy to be here.
Yeah.
Can I see that for a second? Don't let him take pictures for you. Look at the state of his iPhone.
It is terrible. Look at that. Let's all stay sad together.
You are Bill Hader impersonating. Right here, Bill Hader.
Hello, I'm Jon St John. This is my fourth MAGFest. I love all of you, by the way.
Oh, hi. I'm Arin Hanson. I go by Igor after I'm on. I honestly don't know why I'm here, because these guys are professionals and I'm just a goof.
I'm Jon Patrick Lowrie. You know me as the husband of GLaDOS. I'm the sniper in Team Fortress 2. Dota 2, I've been in a couple of Halo games, Citizens in the Half-Life 2. But you probably remember me as Billy the Goat in Sky Fox breakfast cereal.
And I'm John's wife. I'm Ellen McLain. Screw up. And I'm the voice of GLaDOS, and I'm the voice of the thank you. The administrator in Team Fortress 2, and that famous stripper, Gypsy Danger.
Now, we have everybody up here. Look at this. I've been here one day and I've already caught the Colossus disease that's going around everywhere. That is a great way to clear your throat. Thank you very much. We have cards we passed out earlier to everybody, and each of these have some quotes. So don't turn these up, just pass some of these down. No, pass the whole group. And take a group for yourself. Each of us will have a little group. We don't know what's in them. You all have written out a few phrases. And just to see how this works, I'll start off. I'll give what would you rather have, Shea Gorath or say Fox from Fallout?
Shea Gorath!
I'm not going to read this one because the first thing somebody put on here was the Imperial Guard, so... okay, well, I'll do it. So read the Imperial Guard line as Shea Gorath then, right? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Stop right there, criminal scum! Don't bring some on my watch. I'll be confiscating your soul and goods now! Pay your fine! Or it's off to jail. You are all responsible for what is about to come out of our mouths.
You are some sick people.
Only for
Yeah, okay. This is short and sweet. I think everyone knows the line, especially some of the panelists. I'll do it. Let's go with Leon Kennedy. Helena, quick. Seems the cake is a lie.
Well, this line only seems appropriate for Big the Cat, so...
If you think that I should have sex with men, then fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
This is great because it was a therapy session.
I guess I'll do this one as Ash from Polka Awesome.
I think we need Pudge in here.
Nice.
Legalize gay crystal weed, Ellen McLain. What it means, but
The turret would say it this way. My last thoughts will be expletives directed at squids.
Raise your hands if you were responsible for any of those quotes. Who was responsible? Oh, that section over there, huh? 3 in a row. Well, let's do something else. We'll come back to these. Now, how many people out there are fans of Doctor Who? Now, as you know, very recently, Matt Smith left the role.
He did a great job with the material he had.
I'm not sure if she's a big fan of Matt Smith or she was really happy to see him go.
Is this panel scripted once? We got some players in the...
We all miss Davies as much as the next person, but Moffat's not okay. It's all right.
Now, what I've got here, this is a Moffat-written script. It's only 2 pages, but what it is the audition for the 12th Doctor. There was actually one of the 3 scripts that he filmed, that Peter Capaldi filmed, to become the 12th Doctor. But, you know, he was the only one who auditioned for that role. They only wanted to see one guy, Peter Capaldi. He was the only one who got an audition. I think more people should have auditioned, and I don't know of anybody who would have been more appropriate for the role than one of the 6 people sitting up here on this panel today. So if we can pass those scripts down that way, what we'll do is we will each take a turn. We'll each take a turn interpreting the Doctor. It's a script between the Doctor and Clara, and we will pick our own assistant. We'll pick our own Clara. Clara can be anyone or anything, but we'll interpret it our own way. So let's see, who would like to start off with the first interpretation of the Doctor? What? Oh, somebody out there. No, it's one of us. We get the role. And all of you guys will vote. It'll be your choice to decide who will become the next Doctor. I'll start it off if that's all right. And Ellen, could I have you be Clara for this one?
What nationality is Clara?
I put
Irish.
She's English. Yeah. No, she's not Irish.
English.
No, you're thinking Amy, who's Scottish.
she's Swahili. Just go ahead and do it.
Northern England, yeah. Look, she's very proper, yeah. But cheeky, proper but cheeky. All right, I had already done Shagora. I was thinking of doing this as Shagora, but I've already done Shagora. Lucy LaChance is the Doctor? All right. Perfect. All right, well, here we go. It's the interior, TARDIS. The new Doctor is checking out the new body, Clara, watching. It's been a few minutes. They're both still adjusting. Right then. Eyesight, not bad. Bit blue. Ears not pointy, right way up, more or less level. Face, well, I've got one. Oh no, French.
French?
I've deleted French, plus all the cooking skills, and the breaststroke, and hopping. Never mind hopping. Who needs to hop? Oh, the kidneys are interesting. Never had that before. Interesting kidneys. Wow.
Are you all right?
I don't know. Do I look all right?
I don't know.
How's the face? Seems all right from the inside. Nice action. Responsive, but less heft on the chin. How is it?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's a bit, you know.
No, I don't. I haven't seen it yet.
Maybe it's just new.
Have you changed height?
No,
You're sure?
it's you, your height. You're the one who's changed.
Look at your nose.
What about my
It
nose?
was really cute. I love your nose. You should have kept it.
I did. It's the same nose. It's the same all of me. You're the one who's regenerated. Whatever you call it.
Are you wearing a smell?
Do you mean perfume?
Yes. I suppose it could be perfume.
You've always liked perfume. You said so.
No! I didn't. That was the doctor.
You're the doctor.
I suppose I am. That's going to take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, it really is.
Now, turnabout is fair play. So, Ellen, we'll just toss this to the other end. You want to go? I think that one day we're going to have a female doctor. And who better to be that female doctor than Ellen McLain? Agreed. So, Ellen, this time you get to play the doctor, but you get to choose your companion, your assistant from anyone up here on the panel.
I always choose my husband. I think he would be an adorable Clara.
Sounds like some role play is going to happen tonight.
Trust him, it's bigger on the inside.
The doctor.
Right then. Eyesight. Not bad. Bit blue. Ears not pointy. Right way up, more or less level. Face, well, I've got one. Oh no! French.
French.
I've deleted French, plus all cookery skills and the breast stroke. And hopping. Never mind hopping. Who needs to hop? Oh, the kidneys are interesting. Never had that before. Interesting kidneys.
You all right?
I don't know. Do I look all right?
Don't know.
How's the face? Seems all right from the inside. Nice action. Responsive. Bit less heft on the chin. How is it?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's a bit, you know.
No, I don't. I haven't seen it yet.
Maybe it's new.
unchanged height?
Nah.
You sure?
It's you. You're right. You're the one who's changed.
And look at your nose.
What about my nose?
It's really cute. I loved your nose. You should have kept it.
I did. It's the same nose. It's the same all of me. You're the one who's regenerated, whatever you want to call it.
Are you wearing a smell?
You mean a perfume?
Yes, I suppose I mean perfume.
You always liked that perfume. You said so.
No, I didn't. That was the doctor.
You're the doctor.
Yes, I suppose I am. That's going to take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, it really is.
Scariest companion ever. All right, who's going next? Who feels they've got a doctor tape?
Jon St John!
Who you all are calling for Jon St John?
What? I suppose.
That's Duke Nukem.
So, who do you got next?
Duke Nukem Clara.
Who's your companion? Pick your companion. And the Eagle Rep, there's a pretty little girl named Clara.
Okay.
No, I'm Clark. Oh, and I'm the doctor. Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute, no, who said they wanted Jon St. John as Duke Nukem to be the doctor? So he would be your companion, so Snape is Clara, and Duke is the doctor.
All right, now that we've got that straight.
Yes. So the new doctor is checking out the new body, which is very buff. Who looks very broody is watching. It's been a few minutes. They're both still adjusting.
Right then. Eyesight, not bad. Bit blue. Ears, not pointy. Right way up, more or less level. Face, I don't have got one. Oh shit, French.
French.
I deleted French. Plus all cookery skills in the breaststroke. And hopping. Never mind hopping. Who needs to hop? It's for faggots. Oh.
Yeah, I can ad-lib, can't I?
Tom Baker did.
I resemble that remark.
Oh, the kidneys are interesting. Never had that before. The interesting kidneys.
Are you all right?
I don't know. Do I look all right?
No. I mean, I don't know. Sorry.
What do you mean exactly? Do you know or don't you know?
I don't know.
How's the face? Seems all right from the inside. Nice action. Responsive. Bit less heft on the chin. How is it?
It's okay, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay. That's what I said. It's a bit, you know.
No, I don't. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, maybe it's just new.
Have you changed height?
No!
You sure?
It's you! Your height! You're the one who's changed!
And look at your nose.
What about my nose?
It was really hot. I loved your nose. You should have left it the fuck alone.
I did! It's the same nose! It's the same all of me! You're the one who's regenerated, whatever you call it!
You're wearing a smell.
I mean... Yeah? Do you mean perfume?
Smells like ass. In fact, it smells like a skunk that crawled out of a dead skunk's ass.
It's by Lady Gaga. You always liked that perfume. You said so.
I was lying. No, I was the doctor.
You're the doctor.
I suppose I am. Gynecologist. That's gonna take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, it really is. And ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Moffat just died. So, Matt, we'll save John there for last. How about you go next?
If we haven't done the script to death at this point.
Do both!
I think at this point we can start getting a little creative if you wish to be. Yeah. So who will you do the doctor as?
The doctor. All right, I'll do this Chrome then.
Who's your companion?
My companion, I think, has to be you, Wes.
Oh, all right. Who should the companion
Guard!
be?
The Imperial Guard!
Fox?
Yeah!
The voice of the Washington Capitals? PA announcer of the Washington Capitals has the
All right.
Right then, eyesight. Not bad. Bit blue. Not pointy, right way up. Or less level. Face? I've got one. Oh no. French. I've deleted French. Plus all cookery skills and the breaststroke and hopping. Never mind hopping. Who needs to hop? Oh. The kidneys are interesting. Never had that before. Interesting kidneys.
Are you all right?
I don't know. Do I look all right?
I don't know.
Well, how's the face? Seems all right from the inside. Nice action response. A bit less heft on the chin. How is it?
It's okay.
Okay?
It's a bit, you know.
No, I don't. I haven't even seen it yet.
Maybe it's just new.
Maybe you've changed height?
No!
You sure?
It's you! Your height! You're the one who's changed!
And look at your nose.
I can't! It's on my face!
really cute. I love your nose. You should have kept it.
I did! It's the same nose! It's the same all of me! You're the one who's regenerated! Whatever you call
Are you wearing a smell?
I thought it was quiet, quiet, quiet. Think about it.
I got it. Mark joke. There you go.
Yeah, that was a slow burn for everyone.
I hope it was perfume.
Do you mean perfume?
Yes, I suppose it could be perfume. I hope.
You always said you liked that perfume!
No, I didn't. That was the doctor.
Ladies and gentlemen, stepping into the TARDIS, number 12, the Doctor!
Yes, I suppose I am. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to.
Yes, it really is.
Guys, I'm having so much fun. I know, seriously. I'm having so much fun now. I don't think the rest of the panel all out.
I must be Jewish.
We'll find out later.
This always happens to me at auditions, you know?
Now, Arin, would you like to give it a go as anybody in particular, or?
Wow, all right.
Wait a minute. I think you should play the Doctor as Duke Nukem.
This is like the worst / best opportunity to do this.
All right. Now, who would be your companion? So what you're saying is you want some hot Duke on Duke action?
Hold on, I'm gonna Duke off real quick.
How embarrassing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, inside the TARDIS, we go to the Doctor checking on his new body. Clara is watching. It's been a few minutes. It's time for a Duke off.
Balls. Right then, eyesight, not bad, Big Blue. Ears, not pointy, right way.
Here's my card.
More or less level. Face? Well, I've got one. Oh no. French.
French.
Yeah. French.
French.
Yeah. French. I've deleted French, plus all cookery skills, and the breaststroke. And hopping, never mind hopping, who needs to hop? Oh, the kidneys are interesting, never had that before. interesting kidneys. What the fuck? Are you alright? I don't know. Do I sound alright? I ought to rip your head off. I don't know. How's the face? Seems all right from the inside. Nice action, responsive, but less heft on the chin. How is it? It's, okay. Okay? It's a bit, not Duke. No, I don't. Haven't seen it yet. You don't wanna. Your face, your ass, what's the difference? Have you changed genders? No. You sure? It's you, your height. You're the one who's changed. You're taller lying down. And look at your nose. What about my nose? It was really cute. I love your nose. You should have kept it. You just deserve it. No, it's the same fucking nose. It's the same all of me, you pig cup. You're the one who's, regenerated, or whatever the fuck you call it. You smell. Like a rotting pig cup corpus, I know. Yeah. I suppose it could be perfume. No, I just farted. Nice one. Your mouth was open, I got you. Oh my god. Choke on that one. Well, you always said you liked my farts. You said so. No. That wasn't me. That was the other Duke. You're the Duke. No. You're the Duke. No, you're the Duke. No, you're the Duke. Yeah, I am. Fuck you.
Seriously, they recast me with him, I will fucking kill you. They said the 12th Doctor was going to be a little edgier. Had no idea it would go there. We've got one more, then we're going to take a vote, okay, on who you think would be the best of the 12th Doctors. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome as the Dr. Jon Patrick Lowrie.
There's only one thing left to do. We've been as offensive as we thought we possibly could be, but there's one place left to go.
Australia.
Who wants to be Clara? Gladys, all right, Gladys it is. Pursuant to our conversation, gentlemen, I liked that. I saw it. Not bad. Beat the moon. Heels, not pointy. Light way up. More or less river. Face, well, I've got one. Oh no, flinch. Come on, man. He doesn't want the part. French. I've narrated French. Press all cookerel skills and the best stock. And the hopping, never mind the hopping. Who needed to hop? Oh, the kidneys are intact. interesting. Never had that before. Interesting. Really?
Are you all right?
I don't know. Do I look all right?
I don't know.
Seem all right from the inside. Nice action. Responsive. Bit rest left on the chin. How is it?
I don't understand a word you're saying.
I'm not talking until you say rhyme.
Are you all right?
Am I all right?
Are you all right?
No, I don't. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know where we are. I don't know. Do I look alright?
I don't know.
How the face? Seem all right from the inside. Nice action. Responsive. Bit rest left on the chin. How is it?
Wait.
Did you know that you are adopted?
I'm a doctor. Debris neurotoxin can't cure me.
I wish it would kill that accent.
Have you changed artificial intelligence?
I have no intelligence whatsoever.
You're perfect for me. You're sure?
I'm very sure.
And look at your nose.
What about my nose?
It was very cute. I loved your nose. You should have kept it.
I did. It's the same nose. It's the same all of me. You're the one who's regenerated, whatever you call it.
Are you wearing a smell?
Do you mean perfume?
Oh, so I suppose it could be a perfume.
You've always liked my perfume. You said so.
Okay, screw this. I'm doing her.
Of the Doctor, and you know, once and for all, why he only auditioned Peter Capaldi. But it's your chance now to vote for the Doctor. So, we'll start over here with the one that we know is going to lose. How many people vote for me?
I liked you for Clara.
I feel like Clara all the time. How many people for Matthew Mercer?
Wrong. As expected.
How many people for the original Duke Nukem? How many people for Duke Light? For the politically correct Patrick Lowrie.
It was a bold choice.
And how many people for Ellen McLain? I think it's down between Arin and Ellen. So let's try it one more time.
Oh, wait a minute. Arin and Ellen? Yeah. Which? My brain is going to explode!
You have a choice between Arin or the first ever female doctor. So, those who vote for Arin, Eagle Rapper Hanson.
Thanks for the ellipsis, guys.
Those who vote for the first ever female doctor, Ellen McLain. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the first female doctor, Ellen McLain.
This was a fictional presentation. You've not actually been cast in the role.
I know, it's a little disappointing and anticlimactic, isn't it? Oh well. Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have about 11 minutes here. You guys got 11 minutes?
Well, I got somewhere to be, dude. I'm out of here. Weird.
Is it a 2-hour panel?
Yeah.
And we've got 11 minutes left, right?
No. Whip out 50 Shades of
we'll do
Grey.
more. But for right now, we're just going to do this. First of all, everybody reach down into your bag of tricks and pull out one card. We're going to go down the line and do one card. Here we go. I'll start off here. I'll do this one as the Imperial Guard. I'll eat your liver with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I'll do this one as Rexar from Azeroth.
I am a giant with a war dog. I am either making a delivery or besieging your fortress. Hope for the former.
I'm going to do this as Droopy. And I'd like to know who wrote this after I do it.
No, Caleb. If you climax while you're making out, you did not just have sex.
Excellent. Is that a true story, sir?
Experience. All right, I guess I'll do this one as Ken Starr. It's appropriate. Is this even? What's the rating on this panel? Because this is kind of R. All right.
Eating Asian pussy. All I need was sweet and sour sauce.
Well, this is the one that came out, so I guess I'll say it. It's on-site kidneys. Kidneys is nice. Punch from down to two, and that's who I play, so that's what I wrote. Yes, sorry. I could do it as a Chinese guy. Please, adieu.
It's like, I can understand why I'm looking at tits, but I can't understand why you are looking at my dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, something you never thought you'd hear Ellen McLain say.
You know what? Can I ask a favor? Could you do that one again, but this time sing it opera style?
It's like I can understand why I'm looking at your tits. But I can't understand
To our next hand, now that we've cleansed the palate and the mental palate as well, let's, how many people know of the movie The Big Lebowski? I don't think they're familiar with it.
It's right in proper response. Well done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is we have about 11 minutes of the movie The Big Lebowski. And we're going to perform it for you here. However, we're going to be using the voices of characters that we're most known for to portray these roles. So, in the role of the dude, we give you just actually the dude, Eagle Raptor. Your script, sir. In the role of the other Mr. Lebowski. Now here's the thing. I've been torn, Jon and John, on which one of you to cast as Mr. Lebowski and which one of you to cast as Walter. So let's put it up to an audience vote. Those who wish for Walter to be Duke Nukem, make some noise. All right, I guess I'll do it. Those who wish for Mr. Lebowski to be Duke Nukem, make some noise. This man over here, okay? Those who would like the sniper to be Walter, make some noise. I don't know, it's coming up with one for that. Those who want Walter to be not Walter, that would be the same, okay. Who would like sniper to be Mr. Lebowski? So sniper, Mr. Lebowski, pass that on down. And Walter is Duke Nukem. Okay. All right, here we go. So, Matthew, we would like for you to play. Now, this is the character, I think he's just known as Young Man in here, but he was played by Philip Seymour Hoffman. And we would like you to use the voice of Strong Bad. That's what they're asking for. I'll do it. As Donnie, the poor Duke Donnie, I will be portraying him as Shea Gorath. And as the very lovely Bunny, it is Ellen McLain as GLaDOS. So pass that. I will also be doubling as the narrator here. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start, guys, a few down on the front page, page 6. It is the first of the bowling scene. So, on the door slam, we cut to bowling pins, scattered by a strike. Music and head credits play over the various bowling shots. Pins flying, bowlers hoisting balls, balls gliding down lanes, sliding feet, graceful releases, ball returning, spinning up a ball, fingers sliding into finger holes, etc. The music turns into booming source music. Somebody over here making a face? Coming from a distant jukebox as the credits end over a clattering strike. A lanky blonde man with stringy hair tied back in a ponytail. Didn't turn out that way in the actual movie. Turned out to be Steve Buscemi. That's not the description of him. Turns from the strike to walk back to the bench. Hot damn, I'm throwing rocks tonight. Mark it, dude. We're tracking in on the circular bench towards a big man, nursing a large plastic cup of Bud. He has dark, worried eyes and a goatee. Hairy legs emerge from his khaki shorts. He also wears a khaki army surplus shirt with the sleeves cut off over an old bowling shirt. This is Walter. He squints through the smoke from his own cigarette as he addresses the dude at the scoring table. The dude, also holding a large plastic cup of Bud, wears some of its foam on his mustache.
This was a valued rug.
He elaborately clears his throat.
This was a valued,
Yeah, man! You're really trying to run it,
There's a value.
Donnie, the strike swing bowler, enters and sits next to Walter. What tied the room together, dude?
Were you listening to the story, Donnie?
What?
Were you listening to the dude's story?
I was bowling!
So you have no frame of reference, Donnie. You're like a child who wanders into the middle of a movie and wants to know what...
What's your point, Walter?
There's no fucking reason. Here's my point, dude. There's no fucking reason.
Yeah, Walter, what's your point?
Huh?
What's the point of... We all know who was involved, so what the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not... We're talking about unchecked aggression here.
What the fuck is he talking about?
My rug!
Forget it, Donnie. You're out of your element.
This Chinaman!
Remember, sir, I said at the beginning, you weren't actually portraying a character in the sketch tonight.
This Chinaman who peed on my rug! I can't go give him a bill, so what the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? The Chinaman is not the issue. I'm talking about drawing a line in the sand, dude. Across this line, you do not... and also, dude, Chinaman is not the preferred Asian American, please.
Walter, this is not a guy who built the railroads here. This is a guy who peed on my...
What the fuck are you...
Walter! He peed on my rug!
He peed on the new truck.
You're out of your element. This Chinaman is not the issue, dude.
So who?
Jeff Lebowski. Come on. This other Jeffrey Lebowski, the millionaire. He's gonna be easier to find anyway than these two, yeah. And he has the wealth, the resources, obviously. There's no reason, no fucking reason why his wife should go out and owe money and they pee on your rug. Am I wrong?
No, but...
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but...
Okay, that,
He elaborated that clears his throat.
that rap really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A!
And this guy peed on it.
Donnie, please.
Yeah, I can find this Lebowski guy.
His name is Lebowski. That's your name, too.
Yeah, this is the guy. This guy should compensate me for the fucking rug. I mean, his wife goes out and owes money and they pee on my rug.
That's right, dude. They pee on your fucking rug.
Close up on a plaque. We pull back from the name Jeffrey Lebowski engraved in silver to reveal that the plaque from the Variety Clubs International honors Lebowski as Achiever of the Year. Reflected in the plaque, we see the dude entering the room with a young man. We hear the two men talk.
So, and this here is the study. You can see the various commendations, honorary degrees, etc. You know what I mean, right?
Yes, very impressive.
Please, feel free to inspect them. I mean, they're there for a reason.
I'm not really...
Please inspect my accoutrement.
We are panning the walls, looking at various citations and certificates unrelated to the ones being discussed off-screen.
And that's the key to the city of Pasadena, which Mr. Lebowski was given 2 years ago in recognition of his various civic...
Okay.
There's a Los Angeles Chamber of Commerce Business Achiever Award, which is given, not necessarily given every year. I mean, that would be ridiculous. Given only when there's a worthy, somebody especially.
Hey, is this it with Nancy?
That is indeed Mr. Lebowski with the first lady, yes, taken with...
Lebowski on the right?
Of course, Mr. Lebowski on the right, Miss Reagan on the left, taken with...
He's handicapped, huh?
Mr. Lebowski is disabled, yes. And this picture was taken when Mrs. Reagan was First Lady of the Nation, yes? Yes? Not of California, I mean, California.
Far out, man.
In fact, he met privately with the president. No, unfortunately, there wasn't time for a photo opportunity, if you know what I mean.
Nancy's pretty good.
Wonderful woman. We were very... These are Mr. Lebowski's children, so to speak.
Different mothers, huh?
No, they,
I guess he's pretty, racially, they're pretty cool.
The cheek dogs, not for a conversation. They are not his. They're not literally his children. They're the little Lebowski Lebowski urban achievers. Inner city children, a promise, but without the
I see.
Do you need water, man?
Oh, sorry! White Russian, thank you!
No, we can provide that. Just got worried for a second that Milton walked in here. Without the means for a higher education, so Mr. Lebowski has committed to sending all of them to college.
Think he's got room for one more?
One? You never went to college?
Well, yeah, I did, but I spent most of my time occupying various administration buildings, smoking Thai stick, breaking an ROTC.
Oh, no way. I don't have all of that.
And bowling! I'll tell you the truth, Brad. I don't remember most of it. Jeez, fuck me!
No, thank you.
Exactly. Our continuing track and pan have brought us onto a framed Life magazine cover, which is headlined, "Are You a Lebowski Achiever?" Oddly, the dude's sunglass face is on it. We realize that under the magazine's logo and headlines, the display is mirrored. We hear the door open and the whine of a motor. The dude, wearing shorts and a bowling shirt, turns to look. So does Brant, the young man we've been listening to, who will now in the script be called Brant. So, he wears a suit, his hands are clasped in front of his groin. And entering the room is a fat 60-ish man in a motor-sized wheelchair, Jeff Lebowski.
Okay, sir. You're Lebowski. I'm Lebowski. It's terrific. I'm very busy, so what can I do for you?
He wheels himself behind a desk. The dude sits facing him as Brand withdraws.
I'll be back later, see you guys.
Okay, bye! Well, sir, it's this rug I have. Really tied the room together.
You told Brand on the phone. He told me. So where do I fit in?
Well, they were looking for you. These two guys. They were trying to...
I'll say it again, all right? You told Brand. He told me. I know what happened. Yes? Yes?
So you know they were trying to piss on your rug?
Did I urinate on your rug?
Well, you mean, did you personally come and pee on
Hello? Do you speak English? Parley you steady and Daisy? I'll say it again. Did I urinate on your rug?
Like I said, you peed on the rug.
Hello? So every time, I just want to understand this, sir. Every time a rug is micturated upon in this fair city, I have to compensate the...
Come on, man! I'm not trying to...
Excuse me? Girardi!
I'm sorry, he wasn't supposed to be in here. I'll take him out.
Thank you very much. This is a very official meeting anyway. Come on, man! I'm not trying to scam anybody here.
You're just a veranda, like every other. Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Look, let me explain something. I'm not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me. That or dude. Or his dudeness. Or El Duderino, if you're into the whole brevity thing.
Are you employed, sir?
Employed?
You don't go out and make a living dressed like that in the middle of a weekday.
This isn't... What day is this?
But I do work, so if you don't mind...
No, look, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand, This will not stand, man. I mean, if you're right from your
My wife is not the issue here. I hope that my wife will someday learn to live on her allowance, which is ample. But if she doesn't, sir, that will be her problem, not mine. Just as your rug is your problem, just as every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility, regardless of who he chosen to blame. I didn't blame anyone for the loss of my legs. Some Chinaman in Korea took them from me, but I went out and achieved it anyway. I can't solve your problems, sir. Only you can.
The dude rises.
Fuck it.
Sure, fuck it. That's your answer. Tattoo it on your forehead. Your answer to everything.
The dude is heading for the door.
Your revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski. Condolences. The bum's lost.
As the dude opens the door.
My advice is, do what your parents did. Get a job, sir. The bums will always lose. Do you hear me, Lebowski? The bums will always...
The dude shuts the door on the old man's bellowing. to find himself in the hallway. In a high, comfort hallway, Brandt is approaching.
So, how was your meeting, Mr. Lebowski?
Okay. The old man told me to take any rug in the house.
In the walkway, a houseman with a rolled-up carpet on one shoulder goes down a stone walk that winds through the back lawn past a swimming pool to a garage. Brandt and the dude follow.
Manolo, will you go ahead and load in this guy's car for, the dude?
It's the LeBaron!
Dude's point of view. Tracking toward the pool, a young woman sits facing it, her back to us, leaning forward to paint her toenails. Beyond her, a black form floats in an inflatable chair in the pool.
Well, enjoy, and perhaps maybe we'll see you again sometime, dude, right?
Yeah, sure, if I'm ever in the neighborhood. Need to use the job.
Arcing around the woman's foot, a close-up, as she finishes painting the nails emerald green. The dude is looking. A wider shot. The young woman looks up at him. She is in her early 20s. She leans back and extends her leg toward the dude.
Blow on them.
The dude pulls his sunglasses down his nose and peeks over them. She waggles her foot and giggles.
Ha ha ha. Go ahead. Blow.
The dude tentatively grabs hold of her extended foot.
You want me to blow on your toes?
Uh-huh. I can't blow that far.
The dude looks over at the pool.
You sure you won't mind?
The man is bobbing in his inflatable chair and he's passed out. He's thin, in his 30s, with long, stringy blonde hair. He wears black leather pants and a black leather jacket, open shirtless, exposing fine blonde chest hair and pale skin. One arm trails off into the water, next to it, an empty whiskey bottle.
Dieter doesn't care about anything. He's a nihilist.
Practicing?
The young woman smiles.
You're not blowing.
Brandt nervously takes the dude by the elbow.
Our guest has to be getting along, Mrs. Lebowski, without the blowing.
The dude grudgingly allows himself to be led away, still looking at the young woman.
Your buddy?
I'll suck your cock for $1,000.
I never get lines like that. That's totally sense.
You need $1,000.
Brandt releases a gale of forced laughter.
Wonderful woman, very free-spirited. I'm still saving up. We're all very fond of her.
Brandt can't watch, though, or he has to pay $100.
That's wait, what? That's marvelous.
He continues to lead away the dude, who looks back over his shoulder.
I'm just gonna find a cash machine.
And scene.
When exactly did we lose our R rating? That's what
Yeah, we lost it right there. Actually, since we've already gone and lost it, Ellen, would you do us a favor and read that spectacular line one more time, and yet, as Jon St John had requested before, operatically?
Start your recorders now.
That for $1,000, you know which one.
Page 17.
With that butterfly, I think, right?
Who said this wasn't a classic panel, right?
Musetta from La Boheme.
I mean, really, clearly there is a lot in opera where they may not be saying that, but yeah, they're saying that, right? Yeah.
I don't think they're ever not saying that enough.
Pretty much. All right, guys, let's clear the palette once more. Let's go back to our cards one more time. And I'll do this one, I guess, as Hermaeus Mora.
Glory to the Hypnotoad.
I'll do this one as Anarchy from Batman Arkham Origins, if anyone has been there recently. I often fantasize about dressing up like a colloquial weeb while riding a pony. Down with the establishment!
Okay, Lieutenant Dwight D. Barnes from Half-Life Opposing Force.
Son, you better call Kenny Loggins, because you're in the danger zone here. I like you, boy. Why don't you come over to my house and fuck my sister?
Oh, all right. I'm sorry, that was from Full Metal Jacket.
This is a personal request from Mr. St. John here.
I didn't write it, but the card is for you.
Fuck the Pittsburgh Penguins. My grandmother could play better hockey.
I approve that message. Guess I'll do this one as Storm Spirit. Dota 2. If you and a friend find yourselves being chased by King Cheetah, you have but one option. Put and pop, no, trip your friend. That was a sympathy clap. That was a total sympathy clap.
This is Brood Mother from Dota 2.
Okay, I've got the companion cube, a flashlight, and some duct tape. I think I have everything set up.
That was a scary voice. That was if you had read Bunny's line in that voice, everybody would have been running for the door. Now, one of the things we do here at Voice-A-Polooza is we create a game completely from scratch. Does everybody here have a pen on the panel? Do we have a pen? You can write us backwards. We have. Can those who have the 20 pens in the crowd bring your pens back to the front? We just need a few. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Let's hear it for BB, everybody. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to take your suggestions. You will create a character, a brand new character for each of the people up here. We'll find a location. We'll find a number of different things in here. In fact, for some of the lines of the characters, we will reach to our deck of cards here today, randomly and occasionally pulling a new card that the audience has actually written. But what I would like to do first off is we will come up with the name of the game we are about to create right here on the stage. Let me see, raise a hand if you have an idea for a...
Oh God, why is that?
What's that?
Blue Stinger.
Blue Stinger.
Oh, fuck.
The Dreamcast game? Really? The upgraded version. You know, there's somebody out there, some dev is going, we can redo Blue Stinger. Like it's never been done before. And in fact, we are going to do Blue Stinger like it's never been done before. So that is the name of it, but we don't know what this is. Where, I need to show the hint, where does this take place? This gentleman over here.
Capitals practice arena.
Seems rather specific. Let's see, look, yes, the young lady who's glowing, positively glowing. The morgue. I like that better, but we may be able to put some Capitals practice rink in here somewhere. But let's say it starts at the morgue, and somewhere within the story, we have a reason to go to the Capitals hockey rink. Sound good?
Do I need to be writing this down?
Oh yeah. You can copy off our pages, John.
I'll just use yours.
That's okay, you're allowed to, it's right here.
We'll share.
Here, John, it's right here, wrote it down for you.
And it's, by the way, Voice-A-Polooza.
Okay. From now on, whenever we come to the title, John, you will say it, okay?
Voice-A-Polooza.
Or basically copying from you, John. All right, let's see. I'm going to need an everyday household item.
Toaster.
I'm just wondering how long I can continue to not hear anything you're saying. Wait a minute, what? What? Wait a minute. Wait, him first. Shut up!
Dildo desk lamp.
A dildo desk lamp. Is that something you have in your dwarf, sir? No?
Girlfriends.
It's every room in my house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't have enough of them.
No, there's like a whole spray of them in Sky Mall.
Yeah. Another household item, yes, sir? A toaster oven? It's not a dildo toaster oven?
How about a douche nozzle?
In what world is a dildo desk lamp an everyday household appliance? In Maryland.
Mexican jumping beans. All right.
I take offense to that.
Now I'm gonna have a show of hands for this one because we'll never ever hear all of you one time. But I want you to take a second and think of an exotic weapon. An exotic weapon. I saw that hand right there first. Young lady, stand up.
Do not say dildo desk lamp. We already have that.
It's exotic.
No, it's erotic.
Your mom? What is your name? Leah? Leah's mom. Leah's mom. Yes, another weapon.
Portal gun.
Portal gun? You think that the Blue Stinger might get sued for...
We'll call it an orifice gun.
Orifice gun?
Orifice gun. It's like an
orifice gun.
Same thing as a dildo desk lamp.
Orifice gun.
It's an accessory portal gun.
All right.
Excellent.
Let's see. We got to try to get somebody from way back there. The gentleman way back there. Yes, you. No, don't look back.
Glasses, stand up. There he is.
Yeah. Hold on, take out your glasses, him glasses.
Yeah, stand back up. Ribbon, you. Yeah. Say it.
The man with the beat.
The what?
We already have a dildo something. You can't all be dildos, sir. I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Remember, it is not that kind of a blue stinger, okay? Plaid. Yes, that's you. Trash compact. Very nice. Trash compact.
You have to prepare your
Aruba. All right, so we have it is Blue Stinger. It takes place in the morgue. Somehow we're gonna have to work in the Capitol's hockey rink. There's a dildo desk lamp, a toaster oven, and a Mexican jumping bean somewhere within the story. The weapons: Leia's mom, an orifice gun, and a trash compactor. You'll be pretty dead. You'll be pretty dead. Now, what we're going to do, Arin, copy off of John.
I'm glad that I just walked into this. So we've got an orifice gun. Like, excuse me.
No. Orifice gun isn't the big story. The big story is dildo desk lamp. So now we're going to need a hero for our story. Give me a name of the hero. Yes, sir.
Big the cat. Ralphie.
Ralphie is the hero of our story.
He shoots his eye out with
Hero. Now I need a name of a villain. I see someone in the back with a hat. Stand up and yell very loudly. Meat stick what?
Jag staff.
Meat stick jack staff. Wow. Everybody has a meat stick jack staff in their life, don't they?
Is it meat stick or meat stiff?
Meat stick.
Well, that'll get to be jack staff at first. It's going to be stiff.
All right, now we're going to need a sidekick.
Mr. Flooners!
What's a Mr. what?
Mr. Flooners!
Mr. Pruners?
No, Flooners!
Pruners?
Yes!
Mr. Rogers. I heard Mr. Rogers.
Crowd seems to like Mr. Rogers as the sidekick.
It's a beautiful day in the night.
It's okay.
Sure, you're gonna.
Now I need the name of a femme fatale.
Ronald Reagan!
Hold on one second. This gentleman, everybody's pointing to him. What is it, sir?
Moist Preggers?
Moist preggers.
This sounds like porno.
By the way, I invited my friend Jim and his young son to come tonight. I couldn't be more proud. Thank you, Jim.
Remember, we've used these naughty words in a sentence. So
It's an educational experience.
that's what it is.
A real educational experience. All right. So, the hero is Ralphie. The villain, Meat Stick Jackstaff. The sidekick to the hero, Mr. Rogers. And the femme fatale is Moist Preggers.
Miss Moist.
Miss Moist Preggers. All right.
Moisty to her friends.
She's Mistress Moisty. Excellent.
All right, excellent. Now we're going to need, what we're going to do, let's assign the hero of our story here today will be Ralphie, played by Matt. We're going to make you Ralphie. The sidekick, Mr. Rogers, will be played by Jon St John.
It's gonna be nice today when I'm the sidekick.
I'm suddenly very nervous.
Meat Stick Jackstaff, the villain, played by John Patrick Lowrie. Ms. Moist, aka Moisty Preggers,
Ego Raptor.
the femme fatale.
Ego Raptor. Come on, Moisty!
Well, I was going to give it to Ellen, but you guys seem to want to give it to Arin.
Bitch.
Well, all right. All right, so we're going to need some kind of a character then for Ellen.
I'll come up with my own character.
You can always go with
I'll play the toaster.
So Ellen and I will just come in and out as any character that we so choose. Does that sound good? Sounds good. All right. All right. So I'll start this off, ladies and gentlemen. The story. Blue. Oh, wait a minute. The story. Baroo Stinger. Takes place in the morgue. It's late at night. Thunder and lightning crash. The bodies cold, uncaring, inside of each of their small containers, locked for the night. But a shadowy, meat-sticky figure makes his way into the morgue. Fresh meat. Reaching into each of the containers, he starts to pull out fresh cuts of meat.
Oh, this one's a nice one. Got a fat on him. Yeah, oh, look at that. There's a nice rack. Rack of lamb, you fraggos.
He reaches into his bag to grab a utensil to get the meat. The utensil is...
Where's my orifice gun? I could swear I had it here. Who are you?
I'm the coroner. Excuse me, but you're going to need several forms filled out before you can investigate the corpses. May I have your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Jagstaff. But you can call me Meat Stick.
Well, Meat Stick, please fill out this form. And excuse me, sir, the orifice gun will have to be left with security at the front desk.
Right. So, name, Meat Stick Jagstaff. Place of birth, Philadelphia. Social security number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's his purpose of visit? Food. That's right. All right. Here you go, miss.
This alarms the coroner.
Now give me my orifice gun.
Yes, sir. Was there any particular corpse that you wanted to see?
Yeah. I'm a close relative, you see. I'm a close relative of all of them.
I see. Excuse me a moment.
She makes a phone call. The phone call goes to her young son, Ralphie.
Ralphie, for heaven's sakes, get over here.
What's wrong, Mom? What's going on?
Well, I have a gentleman here who was very difficult to deal with. He was very slow to fill out the paperwork, and he has an orifice gun.
An orifice gun? Oh, I'm very familiar with that one, Mom. I'll be right over.
Ralphie jumps out of bed, goes to the closet, and begins to pull out his costume.
Let's go ahead and, this is a little tight here around the upper waist area. I'll put my brassiere on to make sure my form is legitimate.
Now, don't forget to put on your loafers. It's a little chilly outside,
Mr.
neighbor.
Rogers, I asked please if you would not hang my closet on changing.
When you're a little older, you can understand.
Fair enough, all right. Well, if you're going to stand there, could you please tell me put these tights on?
How about I just help you put them on? Wouldn't that be nice, neighbor? Sure, you're gonna like this. I'll just reach around here like this and pull.
Ralphie, short of words, decides to reach deep into his pile to get a response.
Mr. Rogers, you see the problem is I've got a tick like a clam's nose. I'm really honestly kind of self-conscious about it, and I really hope that I can keep this on the down low, maybe?
Well then, for shizzle madness.
I'm glad we come to some form of an understanding.
They decide to form a partnership to fight the crime of Meat Stick Jagstaff.
We will call our team the
Neighbors.
neighbors. We will be the neighbors.
I'll be Jim Neighbors. You can be my Rob.
We should probably just get going.
Looking around the room, they try to find an everyday household item to bring with them to protect them.
I found this dildo desk lamp.
Mr. Rogers, that doesn't belong to me or Mother. Where did you find that?
Your bed, Ralphie.
Just promise not to tell anybody about this, all right? This is our secret.
They head out of the house together. and realize they have no car.
No supers.
They must flag down a taxi that is driven by a character played by Ego Raptor.
Hey, look, here comes the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Mr. Wiener, we require assistance.
That was the stopping of the
We figured as much.
Oh my god! Do you guys want a freaking ride or something?
I don't know how I feel about this ride, but
It's okay. You get between the buns and I'll ride on the big wiener.
As Ralphie and Mr. Rogers climb snugly into the Wiener mobile.
Wow, it's a tight fit, isn't it?
no, much more than I expected.
I need some lube.
I've got mustard!
We take a look back towards the morgue, where things are getting very uncomfortable between Meat Stick Jack Staff and
Really, it's
the
getting
corner.
uncomfortable there?
No, I'm quite comfortable actually. Two big hunks jumping into my pile of meat. Anyway, go on.
Meanwhile, back at the morgue.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jack Stab, but there's another form you're going to have to fill out. Ralphie, where are you? Oh my God, Ralphie, please hurry.
Please call me Meat Stick. And speaking of meat sticks, this guy's got a stick, doesn't he? Now, for some rump roast. I love me some rump roast.
Would you prefer some Mexican jumping beans? Or some piss flaps?
As he's thinking of his answer, he reaches into the pile and pulls it from within.
They don't allow you to have bees in here.
But you see, I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Meanwhile, back in the Wienermobile.
Oh my god, these are my jams. Do you like them?
Well, I was previously a fan of Kesha, but now this is really starting to dig into my brain.
Oh, by the way, I never introduced myself. My name is Mercer.
Mercer Perners?
No, it's Mercer.
Mouse Pernamains?
Oh, get the buttons out of your ears. It's Mercer.
You have to get off of me first. Moist crackers?
Sorry, your face just seemed like a good place to sit.
They look at each other after this uncomfortable moment. Their eyes meet.
It's genuinely nice to meet you, Miss Moist Crackers.
Was that like a meat pun? Because we're in like a big winner?
Let's just keep driving, please.
All right, vroom vroom. That's the sound cars make.
That's when Mr. Rogers, feeling uncomfortable, reached into his pile and decided to break up the conversation with this gem.
Give me a gem.
Yes, Mr. Rogers?
Well, neighbor, it's my dress. Stapler saying you goddamned asshole.
Oh, that's right. You helped me with my outfit. I didn't help you with yours. I'm so sorry.
Mine's in the toaster oven.
Oh, let's go ahead and get that out. Oh, this is a nice shade of chartreuse on you.
It is my signature color.
Well,
Sure.
At that moment, the Wienermobile hit a telephone pole.
Oh my god! I didn't see that telephone pole that was right in front of us.
It happened to be right in front of the morgue.
Wow, that's very convenient for a taxi. Thank you, Miss Moist Braggers.
Yeah, you're welcome. By the way, can I, join you guys in your little adventure?
Please do. We've got a new special neighbor friend.
Yes, please come along.
They make their way to the front door of the morgue.
Quick, kick on the front door, Mr. Rogers.
Okay, I'll do it. Say, isn't this where they pack the meat?
Let's please not encourage Mrs. Braggers, please.
You know what I was thinking the other day? Why am I even driving to Oscar Mayer Wienermobile? Where did I get it?
I'm gonna go and get the door.
Kicking in the door and stopping the conversation, the morgue is open. The three of them stare within, the smell of slowly roasting meat making their way out. And suddenly, they hear the voice of the villain.
Come one step further, and the corner gets it, and I mean gets it by the meat stick.
No! Mom! Not again! You stop right there, Batman!
Oh, Ralphie, it's so good to see you, but why are you rubbed raw?
Well, after this battle, I have something to tell you, Mom. But until then, let's go ahead and finish off this baddie.
Oh, you think you're man enough, do you? You think you're man enough to take on the Jag Staff? The Jag Staff, I tell you.
Oh, I do. Because while you stand there with your badge, get in here. I say to you, sir, badges? Badges? We don't need no sneaking badges! That's my mom you've got, and she works here. And I can come in and out of here whenever I please.
If I could be anyone on earth, it would be Kim Jones. And I wish this person knew how to write. I'd let him nuke my country, if you know what I mean.
Nobody knew what he meant.
It was a soliloquy.
Oh, Ralphie.
I got her. Right here.
No, Ralphie, no, make him let me go.
It's okay, because I managed to sheathe before he left here for battle the one weapon I knew that would completely destroy a villain such as Jack Stab himself. Leah's mom!
Where's my orifice gun? No, it's no use. It's no use against Leah's mom. Leah's mom is every villain's kryptonite. Curse you, you over there, dead man. That's what you are.
Dead man. All right, Ralphie, grab me by the ankles. Good one. Start spinning me above your head. That's lovely. Now, smack the jack staff. Go on, smack him.
I'm sorry,
Mom. Jack staff.
I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, spank me, I deserve it.
Well, it's not working as I expected. You're suddenly getting into it.
Ralphie, I think you should push him into that gas compactor and push the button.
That sounds like a great plan. I don't think I had the strength to do so. If only I had someone to help me.
Oh my god, of course I'll help you. But first, while I got you on the horn mint stuff, can you tell me what you do with your sausages? Because they smell so good. And I was hoping you could tell me.
Right, well, see, first you saute, and then you finish it, you see?
Mrs. Boyce! What are you doing? I thought we had a connection.
No, as a matter of fact, we...
I think I'm turning to the dark side.
Suddenly, Miss Moist Braggers was moist.
And I think I'm pregnant with the devil's baby.
That was when Ralphie went slightly mad.
Sit slightly.
Please be careful. We can't do anything without the hippo.
I resent your comment. I'm a little overweight. It's She reaches out, grabs a hold of him, pulls him away from Miss Voice Preggers.
Does anybody care that I'm pregnant? Because, like, oh my god, you guys are making such a scene, and, like, oh, baby in here, like...
And the two of them fall into the trash compactor. Oh, this wasn't my plan. What's going on? Get off me, leave me alone.
Sorry. Mr. Rogers, you're the only one of us that went to college for utilizing trash compactors. If you could please do something to enliven us on how to utilize this.
If I want to talk about fellatio and prostitution, I'm going to talk about fellatio and prostitution.
Okay, well, when you're finished with your dissertation, could you then with the trash compactor?
All you have to do is push the button, you little faggot.
Ralphie reached out to push the button, and with this powerful phrase,
why would you poop on Aunt Frey?
He pushed the button.
Boy, this really hurts, but it smells good. I think I'll eat myself. Fresh meat, fresh meat.
Oh no! No! Meat stuff! Wait, what was your name? Jack meat! Meat Jack! I'm going to the website again. Excuse me, Ralphie. I'm on your side now.
But Ralphie wouldn't hear of it again. No, Ralphie, have a little pride.
You're right. I need to respect myself more. Then just throw me away in some wiener driving floozy.
With a hot bod.
She does have a really hot bod.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you all now know why that story was called And if you do know it was called Blue Stinger, please write it on a card and get it to us as soon as possible. All right, so there we have it. What we're going to do now, we have a little bit of time left, about 10 minutes. So we will open this up to any questions whatsoever from the crowd. Does that sound okay?
By the way, the best questions, in my opinion, do not involve video games or voice acting. They're personal questions. So ask personal questions, won't you?
Really, really personal questions.
All right, this gentleman over here who's really waving his arm the more you say personal. Go ahead.
Do you like long walks on the beach with teddy bear?
The teddy bears can't walk. You got to do all the carrying.
There it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, you. Yes.
Eagle Raptor.
What?
Are you going to be doing a Let's Play for Blue Stinger?
I guess so. Why not? Let's do it.
Hot mess.
Hey, what was Blue Stinger chosen totally randomly, or why did you choose that?
Because that guy over there said it.
And did you choose it because of my story about that stupid-ass director that made me say it 152 times? Thank you.
There we go.
That means you have to do a lot.
And now 154. Yes, sir.
Can you answer all future questions in various voices?
Even our own voice is a voice.
I'm gonna answer everything as Harvey Firestein. Is it so wrong? Mother!
Gentlemen in red.
Jon St John, are you concerned about your new competition for the voice of Duke Nukem?
Somewhat, but I have already assured him that if he takes the job from me, I will in fact kill him.
Well, I have a question. John, if your balls are of steel, Arin, what are yours of?
Titanium.
Non-malleable, huh?
Gentleman in the front, yes?
Do you guys ever do your voices while having sex?
Yes. I did last night.
Let's just say that there's...
I was stroking it, but I would... Oh yeah.
Any response on that? I mean, that question, I think, It should go to you guys because you're both voice actors.
Do you guys go into character voice and role? Wait, it's just role play.
Interestingly enough, we use our actor voices when we act like we're having sex.
But when you're really having sex?
When we're really having sex, we use our...
You mime.
Right. We don't use our voices at all. But the thing is, we only act like we're having sex when we're in inappropriate places.
Do tell.
Elementary school.
Like the Republican Party. If we were the Republican Party, then we could act like we're having sex.
I will say there's no more appropriate place to shout Thundercats ho.
I like occasionally to shout out his faults. I win again! In the back with the hat, yes.
Axe from Dota. What did that voice sound like? Sorry. Too many characters, too little memory.
We'll get here. We got a few more times. This gentleman there. Yes.
All right. So if Arin is in the running for the next Duke Nukem, I think you should let the competition know about the D Club.
Come on, man. That's my new friends.
Give it up.
No. When I was younger, I had a club with my male friends where we show each other our dicks, not gay.
What was the purpose of that sharing experience?
Man, I don't know.
But wait, if we're the new friends, does that mean we all have to become part of the D Club?
No, I mean, it's up to you guys.
Go behind the curtain and do this.
Yeah, but guess what? The biggest one up here, obviously, Ellen. So.
Were you aware of that, John?
I'm sorry, we're
What's
behind.
happening?
No, I heard what you said earlier from the card, so.
Just nod and smile. I think it's... There you go.
Just say dildo desk lamp.
I think everyone thinks we're lesbians now. I don't know.
Can I have a question?
Yes.
Would Ellen please sing the line dildo desk lamp opera style, please? Or the I'll suck your cock for $1,000 line. I'd love to hear that again.
You know he's got his iPhone recorder going, and you know what's going to go on later tonight in his motel room.
Yeah, basically what it's going to be is a Portal mod by midnight, so.
Just the 2 words, dildo desk lamp, that'll be fine.
I would like to say, you cheeky dick waffle.
Also accepted.
The gentleman over here has been wanting to speak all night. Oh, sorry. Beautiful. I think that could be a hit.
Yeah, I can die now.
All right, yes, sir. Stand up.
John, because I know you can get another one. Can I please have your MAGFest scarf? No!
They're sold out. No.
Oh, snap. Sorry. You just got told.
Is there anyone else here who would like to request a random piece of clothing off of somebody on the stage? Ellen's bra. I see a hand way in the back there. Green and white, yes. Wearing green and white, yes.
If you could choose one character from any animated history, what would you play as?
Who's that for? Anyone? For the whole panel, yeah. Okay. If you could choose any character in animated history that you could voice for, who would that be?
Does that include video games or just animated?
Animated.
Animated, okay.
Does this include Western and Eastern?
I like Pepe Le Pew.
I've always wanted to be Huckleberry Hound. Because he has a nice word to say about everyone.
The
This is my favorite scene Huckleberry Hound did. He was chasing Dinky Dalton. He was one of the Dalton gang, and he had Dastardly Dalton, and Despicable Dalton, and Dangerous Dalton, and Dinky Dalton. Only Dinky, see, he growed up. So Huck was chasing him around, and finally Dinky went into his hideout, which you could tell was a hideout because it had a sign on over the door that says hideout. And so Huck decided to call him on the phone. And Huck calls him up, and Dinky answers the phone, and Dinky answers like this. Hello? Is this Dinky Dalton? This is he. You gotta admit, he's got a right nice voice on the telephone. I like that about Huck. He always had a good word to say about everybody, no matter how many times they dropped the same phone.
I can't do it, but I always thought it would be fun to be Ren and Stimpy. Because I love screaming, man, even though it kills your voice.
Excuse me. Sorry, that asshole's calling me while I'm on a panel. Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. How rude. Yeah, you.
So, Ren, we're back to Ren.
Oh yeah, because he's just all like, I'll kill you! Like it seems like it'd be really fun to do. And then it would hurt at the end of the day, so.
I would like to actually do the voices of a dynamic duo, best known as Montgomery J. Burns and Waylon Smithers.
Smithers, you're gay, aren't you?
Well, I'm happy, sir.
No, I mean a brown trout fisherman, a fudge packer, a park ranger.
For you, Mr. Burns. I mean, for you, Mr. It Burns. No, wait, no pity applause.
Okay. For strict animation, it's a tough call, but I have to go somewhere with the brain for Pinky McBrain. You know, you talk the same thing we do every night. You know, that was fun. If video games are involved, it would have to be Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher.
Anything by Mel Blanc. Anything by Mel Blanc. You know, I have to tell a quick story. When I was out in LA, I went by the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and right over by the Jewish section, there is Mel Blanc's tombstone. You can drive right up to it, get out, and on the front of it, it says, "That's all, folks." And I stopped there. I had done a comedy show the night before, and someone brought me a rose, a single rose. But I didn't know what to do with it. It would just die out. So I said, I'm going to take it over to Mel Blanc. So I dropped it. I had this little moment that I stood in front of Mel Blanc's grave, and I put the rose right there on top of it, and I was just talking to him, you know. And I was just telling him how much I appreciate what he did and everything. I would have loved to have been back in the era where he was doing voices, where you could go do radio shows, real radio shows, and different voices, and nobody really cared what you looked like because you could be anybody at any time. And as I'm explaining this and saying how much, I said, I just wish you were here today. Suddenly, outside, because you can hear the cars going around the cemetery, somebody hit one of those car horns, a novelty car horn, and went, and I was like, the goose flesh just started coming up. I was like, yeah, thanks, Mel. Good talking to you. Take care. Yeah, but that was very cool. So Mel Blanc, anything with him or around him. How much time do we have?
That's it.
We have no more time. That's all, folks. Thank you for coming to Voice-A-Polooza. I'll be doing a panel at 12:30 tonight. If anybody wants to come and have some more fun, we'll keep your cards. I'll be giving away a pair of tickets to anybody who can do the best impersonation of any of my characters. I'll be giving away a pair of tickets to a Washington